Hello guys, Mr. Surplus Nut here, bringing the second part of the video on bench rest shooting, and we're going to be talking about the proper rest and also one of the rests that I think is one of the best one out there in the market right now, without having to spend a lot of money. And I was talking, just to follow up on the first part of the video, how to get the best shooting possible, you need to have three things, which is first is your foundation, having a good table. I don't know what, you might go to a range that have good tables. Some ranges they don't. They have like a wobbly table. All that has to do with your foundation, your setup as far as your table, your rest, your rear bag, or if you're shooting out of a bipod, or if you're shooting on a sandbag, that will definitely have an effect on the final groupings that you're getting. So we're gonna go right into this rest. I was talking in the first part of the video how this rest is the Caldwell BR competition rest. It comes with this mediocre bag. I think it's good enough for like if you're shooting a hunting gun, hunting rifle, or anything that has like a thin forend. But this is the bag that it comes with. Another thing that you could do if you're shooting on a wood table, it's fine just the way it comes, because it's got this things here like a screw that has like a point that will actually, you can drive it into the wood if you're shooting on a wood table, and you can anchor it real good by driving this set bolts down, and it's got the tips on it. But if you're shooting on a concrete table, which is what I prefer when I shoot my bench rest rifle especially, you can also purchase this 3 little feet, rubber feet, rublets, and it's got like a little, they're very good. It's got a little hole on top that you can put it on the actual set bolt here, whatever, this thing that holds in place the whole rest, and you can put all three of them. Okay, and if you're shooting on a concrete table, it's going to be very, very solid. It's got the 3 little holes where you drive this little dagger bolts down to secure it. Once you engage it, then you have this locking collars, which is like a locking nut, and you lock it right in place. So if you're shooting out of a table that's concrete, I would recommend when you buy this rest to go ahead and order this little rubber feet to put underneath. That way you have the two options to use this rest on a wood table or on a concrete table. Okay, and I was talking a little bit in the beginning, the different features, how this thing comes with ball bearings. The center post is adjustable for elevation, and also by engaging your ring, you can raise it up and down. I was also saying not to keep your forend mount of the rest so high up or too low. Try to find a good area in between, in the middle, where you feel comfortable, and also you won't have it so high up riding on this 3/4 threaded bolt here, where it's gonna maybe rock a little bit, even though it gets really solid. I try not to keep it so much high, and then once I lock everything down, this thing, like I'm saying, by this wheel, you can go very, very precise, like up to like move this thing like 1/16 of an inch with this wheel for the elevation, and also for the windage. Let's take these little feet out of here. Okay, for the windage, you have this side setting here. Okay, which, there we go, it moves it. You might not, you guys be able to see it there, but right by turning this adjustment knob here, you're gonna move your windage. Okay, so you can get this thing dialed in really, really nice and tight. on your target by using your elevation wheel and also your side windage knob. Okay, I ordered the bags from Edgewood, and I had the front bag specially made for my bench rest gun, which is the width of the bag is 3.5. That's how big that width on that forend on my gun is. It's got an inch and a quarter barrel, a Krieger barrel. You guys will see that when I do that video. And then it also comes with this. Once you set your rifle really nice in here, it comes with this stop. Okay, and the reason why it comes with this is because once you set it up, okay, and you get everything sighted in and adjusted, every time you take your shots, you want to make sure that the very end of your forend is touching this. You want to get that rifle to the same position from when you're starting doing your groups on your targets. Okay, later on, when I do the review on my bench rest gun, I'm going to show the type of groups that I get with that rifle, and it's with this setup. There's no way, if you're planning on having a custom built rifle, something like for bench rest shooting, plan first on spending some money on getting your foundation, your setup, your rest, your rear bag, which is it's going to cost some money. I'm not sure, maybe this rest goes around for $200 and some, $269 or something. And the rear bag, it cost me like about $120. It's like from Edgewood. It's a very nice bag, very nice. The waist is made and everything. Really nice, especially for bench rest shooting. Later on, I'm gonna make a close-up. Okay. That's the rear bag right there that I use for my setup when I go shooting my precision bench rest rifle. And also, like I'm saying, with this, I had to make it custom for the forend that I have. On this rest, you have your adjustments here. Okay, that it's got two little tabs that it actually squeezes down on the side of I would call it like the small ears for the front end bag. It squeezes it down enough where when you shoot, you just want to recoil, have the gun, okay, ride the bag. That's what they call it, riding the bag, like going straight forward and always ending up on this front point here. When you go take your second shot, you bring it back to the front, to this like stop here, and like I'm saying, if you squeeze these two tabs, you'll be making sure by squeezing these tabs that the side little ears on the front bag, it's going to squeeze down your forend enough not to keep it from riding the bag, but you won't let it rise. Even though the gun that I have for this, it weighs like crazy. You couldn't shoot that gun off your shoulder. I mean, it's a very, very heavy gun. So it stays solid in here, and the recoil, all it does, and it just makes it slide on there. But anyways, I try to use this little tabs, which is a very good setup, to squeeze it down to make sure there's no muscle rise, or that it will try to do it. But this rest right here, I think for the money, is the best deal right now. Unless you go to St. Clair and try to get there's many other brands of front rest, but they want a lot more money. I think this Caldwell, it's a much better one. Also, by the way, they improved the type of front bag. When you buy it, before you wouldn't get it, they wouldn't sell it to you with this bag. They used to have some type of bag, I think they call it the loaf bag, and people will complain about it. You can go to Meatway, look up for this rest, Caldwell BR competition, and read the reviews. The main complaint with this bag before, it was the bag that they will send it to you with. But now they've changed it. They send it to you with a standard bag, which is like for regular rifles. I didn't really care about the bag because I knew I was going to end up having a custom bag made for it. So one thing that the old one had with the previous bag is that it had a little level, a little round level. You can even see it on the picture. They still, even Midway still has the old picture of the old rest. So that's one thing that you gotta ask them for, because you won't be getting the one that's there now posted. That's the older style. I even called Caldwell directly, and they completely did away with that bag. The one that you will get on the mail, it will be this rest with this type of front bag, your regular standard bag, but this is it. Then another one thing that I did away with was that little circle. I thought I was getting it with that, like a little built-in level. It was round, so I ended up getting this level. I forgot this little thing here. It's like I put my own little level in there. I forgot. I got it from some old level that I had around it. I was able to cut this out. When you guys see it up close, you'll see what I'm talking about. And I kind of glued it on here because I do need to have the level on there to make sure you're even. All that has a lot to do with it. But right now I'm going to show you guys a close-up of the little feet that you can buy in case you're shooting from a solid concrete table. And if you don't, then if you're shooting from a wood table, you'll be okay just the way it comes, because it comes with these 3 little daggers at the bottom of each point, and you can drive it into the actual wood table. But yeah, it comes just like this with this bag, and then you can either get your own custom bag or buy another bag. They sell the bag separately with different width for different forends of rifles. But as far as the rest goes, it's the best one out there for the money, guys. Don't spend no more money, nothing else. This thing is rock solid, okay? The Caldwell Rock BR. At one point before, I think they will call it, I think the 1000 or something VR. But I just finished checking the Midway site to make sure I was getting the name of it right. And it's just called the Caldwell BR, which is bench rest competition front rest. So this is it right here. Let me show you guys a close-up of it. Okay, there we go. Right there. Those are the 3 little feet that you can buy for it. That's the bag that it comes with. That's how the rest looks. That's the custom bag that I had made for it. Okay. That's the front side of it. That's the Edgewood custom made bag for a 3.5 4N bench rest gun. And that's the level that I put in there. See how it's not even level on my table? This doesn't come with it. This level here does not come with it. Okay, I put that on myself. They used to come with a little round circle up here or in the front. I think it was here. And they don't have it no more. I don't know why. So I kind of went ahead and did my own adaptation and got a little level on there. This is the rear bag from Edgewood. Okay, these are one of the best rear bags out there in the market. Okay, it's a little bit expensive, about $100 and something. I think they're better than the Pro Captor, whatever they call them. They're all leather. This is like a jean, like what they make jeans from Cordura or whatever they call it. Really nice bag. Okay, this is the setup that I use when I go shooting, that rear bag and the front rest. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoy the video, and I'll catch you on my other review with my rifle on it. Have a great day.